Hi, Pat in the Cockpit. It's February 5th. It's 1100 local, 1800 Zulu. We're planes in Las Vegas, Nevada. We're going to fly down to, we're going to have two flights today. We're going to fly down to San Diego, our hometown, and we'll do our last flight ever in this sim. We're going to fly over to our new home in Prescott, Arizona, where the sim will be moving to. So starting tomorrow, we start ripping this sim apart. Might be a long time, but it's always the last flight. Okay, so it's pretty nasty weather here on the West Coast. Let's fire up the stream. Make sure everybody's alive. Let's see. So, it looks like we're live. We'll pop out the chat. Henry, hi. Today we're going KLAS, Las Vegas, to KSAN, San Diego, the home, to our new home, KPRC. Prescott. So hopefully the volumes are okay. And the first thing I'm going to do is start my checklist. Get the plane ready. Welcome aboard, Henry. And let's check the fire control panel. Looks good. Windshield wipers are parked. We got pressure. Brakes are set. Turn those off. That's all good. Let's fire up the IRSs. Our position is Las Vegas, KLAS, and we're at Delta 10. We're going to grab that position, and we're going to throw it in our IRSs. Blake, hello. While you're at work, very good. Oh, thanks for letting me know that, Henry. That's impressive type rating. Okay, we're going to our checklist. Before start checklist, parking brake is set. Oxygen is sufficient. Navs and display switches are all set. Yaw damper is on. Window heats are good. We'll do a window heat test. TAT test. Turn nose on. Pressurization. Let's go ahead and put the packs to auto. Isolation valve to open. AP bleed on. Terrain display. MCP is engaged on the captain side today. Displays are checked. Auto brake. We'll put it to rejected takeoff. Here's some other things we got to do first. Okay. Let's go over and get our clearance. Okay, first thing we're going to do is get the weather. So 132.40 is the weather.
Temperature 8, 2.7, altimeter 2998, visual approach in the view, landing runway 26 left, and 1 minute
That's what we'll take.
1 mineral and 1 minor. Simultaneous approaches to crossing and parallel runways in view. Converging runway operations in effect. Notices to their mission. Land Bacon Metroplex procedures in effect. Verify navigation data is up to date. ASXP system in view. Activate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Read may call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact.
November.
You have information Oscar.
Oh, up to Oscar. Okay.
Current International Airport ATIP information Oscar 1856 Zulu. West 360 at 5. Visibility 7. Glide rate. Few clouds at 1,000. 3,700 meters. Ceiling 5,500 overcast. Temperature 8. Super 7.
Okay.
Altimeter 299 8.
Got that. Fly Supreme, hello, welcome aboard. We're just getting set up for our flight from Las Vegas down to San Diego, then over to Prescott. So bear with me. Let's call and get clearance, 135.55. You guys let me know if you can hear the volume okay.
Is there one request on request? Was that painted at 290 for American 1625? 1625, correct. Painted, flight level 290. Alright, we got it. Sorry about that. Alright, West Wind 2683. Southwest 4706, Terminal 1 at LA, looking for push. West Wind 2683, make radar contact 21 miles south Avenal VOR, maintain level 310. Maintain level 310, 2683, West 4706, push into the alley, tail to the left into Delta 8 and expect 6 right for departure, Delta current. Alright, Southwest 4706, we'll go down to the alley and left on the turn and expecting 6 right, we'll give you a call from the back. Robbery Alarm, Golf Chili's Brigade, 10,000. Air 11 Golf Juliet, frequency change, approved, give me a call this frequency, canceling IFR, landing assured. No traffic reported in the pattern. Roger, go to this frequency and thanks for the service. Let's go to. Don't forget to call and close your flight plan. I don't want to be sending search and rescue after you. Of course, yeah. I'll just on the frequency on top line, so I'll give you a call. 11 go to. Sounds good, thanks.
LAX Center.
964, if we could possibly get a momentary descent down to 170. 3964, I'm going to give you block altitude, current altitude down to 12,000 and descend at your discretion. Set at our discretion, 3964, thanks for the assistance there, forgot to push oh, yeah, I get it, I've done it. Hence you get the block altitude.
LAX Center, American 1 at Las Vegas, IFR to San Diego.
Hello, Center. You might have 231 requesting carrier particle. I have a United 231, I've got to work traffic in the air first. I was working you, and you've got your PDC now. Alright, there was somebody else that just called for clearance. Who was that?
American 1 in Las Vegas for San Diego.
American 1, I'm not seeing your flight plan. Can you resend it?
Resending American 1, stand by.
Supervisor, make sure your mic's by your mouth. I'm not hearing you very well.
Hmm.
Can I survive 90 ready to take departure? 250 pre-departure clearance sent. LA Center, JetBlue 23 request TDC to Portland. 23 clearance and request. Clear 589 Zulu. The wind is, let's see what the wind is now. 10013 got 18. Runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
That's China Eastern, Southern on Zulu. Sorry, can you confirm China Eastern is on Busan?
Again?
Can you confirm China Eastern is what I'm meant to be saying?
China Eastern, yeah, I've got you down. Charlie Echo Sierra, China Eastern, 589 Zulu.
That's 75, ready to go, 6 right.
It's 1875 to runway 6 right, line up and wait.
Wait, runway 6 right.
LAX Center, American 1, PTC for San Diego.
I got it this time. Stand by.
Okay, fuel now, 13,154. Fuel. 13,154. Ah, that was wrong. 13,154. Got it that time. And the payload today is going to be 25,641.
LA Center, Southwest 39.
25,640. Where's our PDC? Just came through.
Right.
Okay, and we are fueling up.
3090, thanks for Oscar. 26 right, taxi via Charlie.
Let's turn that noisemaker off for a little bit.
Taxi via Charlie, Southwest 39.
Can everybody hear that okay? I don't understand that call. Spedido. Hi. Okay. Pretty cryptic.
Center's on the 1547, 5 mile file, 261 Vegas. Now the 1547, wind is 360 at 5, altimeter 299.826 left, clear to land. 6 left, clear to land on the 1547, thank you. 41 Foxtrot Sierra, radar contact lost. JetBlue 23, you should have a clearance. I see it, thank you.
Hello Center, good morning. Joshua 1 clear on at Dallas, like I flight to Honolulu.
Okay, let's turn that noisemaker off. Okay, we got clearance and we filed. Let's go into Navigraph and import our flight. Las Vegas to San Diego. And then we're going to pick our approach into San Diego and send it over to the FMC. And we're going to come in on ILS Yankee for runway 9. They're landing east today in San Diego because of the weather, which is very unusual. And we're going to export that over to FMC. And so the fuel's going in. Because I'm going to take this sim apart. We're going to take the sim apart and move to Prescott, Arizona. It might take months and months. Take it apart and put it back together. Okay, so we got the IRSs aligned. We got fuel going in. My brain just has stopped working. Fuel, CDUs. Okay, let's go into here and go to nav data, flight plans, San Diego, index, position, route. Put in American 1, 26 right, activate, execute, performance. Now we're going to go do
fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
Look at our PDC. Pre-departure clearance for American 1, equipment 738 Lima. Departure Las Vegas, destination San Diego. Route is the Radar 2, level into Top Gun, San Diego, altitude 260, flight level 260. Makes sense. Squawking 5363. Let me write that down. 5363. We got that going in there. And let's start our ACARS while we're thinking about it.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse me.
Please ensure that you fastened your seatbelt.
Can you guys hear the about 6 months?
And store your carry-on luggage in
Hello.
overhead bins
I see
or
some
under the
characters
seat
here,
If you're
and
sitting
I
next to
can't
emergency
determine
exit,
what country they're from. They're
carefully read the
obviously
instructions
Asian,
located near that
and
exit.
I
If you do
can't
not wish to
determine the
perform
nationality of the
functions
characters.
described in the event of an emergency,
So,
inform crew members so you may be
can you guys hear the
At this time, we request that all portable
this inside the sim, and can you hear the
such as
ATC?
cell phones or portable computers be either powered off or put into airplane mode. As these
Okay, we
devices
were gonna do
the aircraft's navigational and
look at the
communication
flight
methods.
plan.
We will notify you when it is safe to continue the use
That's
of
what we're
these
gonna look
devices.
at. So we're looking at the
We
flight
remind
plan
you that
now.
smoking aboard this aircraft, as well as tampering with, disabling, or
We
destroying
gotta cut and paste some
laboratory
stuff
smoke
here,
detectors
guys. So just
is
bear with
prohibited
me.
by law. If you have any questions
Follow
about our
along
flight,
there.
please don't hesitate to ask a crew member. Thank you
This
for
is
your
what
attention.
comes out on my little printer, so I'm just getting it from the operational flight plan, getting it set up for the information I need. Takes a few minutes. And this good stuff here. Scroll down to top of climb, and we'll need that information. Right there. And we need this PO3. That's the ISA. On top of climb, and that's everything we need from our operational flight plan that's not already automatically going into the FMC. Now we're going to go over and we're going to go to Virtual Performance Tool. Okay. So we're going to go to weight and balances. I'm in Virtual Performance Tool right now. We'll grab that information from SimBrief. And go to takeoff page, runway 26 right. Okay, conditions, we'll just automatically put that in, and we'll calculate. We're getting our reduced thrust information, performance takeoff information. Looks like we do reduced thrust. Okay, Control C, and we'll put that right here. Control V, and the last thing we need is our runway information, which is going to be slope is 1 degree up. Wow, that's a lot. At 1 degree up at 259. So we'll put that in here as up 1.0 is 259. That's everything. Save this, Control S, and we'll cut the page. Page setup. Cut it. And we're going to print it on our printer down here. Control P. We're done with that. We're done with that. Comes right on our little printer here. All that information we just did is now... Yeah, it is raining. Oh, Vietnam. Excellent. Yeah, it's raining. Unusual. I mean, this time of year. All that information is here. Welcome from Vietnam. Good morning, Vietnam. Let's see. HD Sim, hello. Hey, HD Sim, last flight in the sim today. We're moving it. We're shutting it down tomorrow. We're shutting it down tonight. Okay. So, let's go ahead and put some information in our FMC now. ZFW is 120.7. And reserves are 5. And cost index is 38. And we're going to flight level 260. It's a pretty quick flight today. Top of climb winds. They should be right here. I don't see them. I'm probably looking right at them. Did I not copy them? Top of climb. Yeah, I didn't copy them correctly. Okay, let me go look at my OFP. Stand by. Two 229.887. Top of climb. 229.887. PO3. Okay. So 229.87 and 3 degrees C. Okay, enter that. N1 limits, our reduced thrust today is going to be 22,000 D rate and a select temperature of 38, which should give us a N1 of 88.2, and I'm seeing 89.8. It should be reduced when I turn the packs on. We're all set there. Let's go to the takeoff page, page 2, and winds. Hold on just a second. I'm moving. Hello, Sky Spy, Scar Spy from Greece. I got people from Vietnam, from Colombia, from Greece, United States. Yeah, we're moving the sim. It's going to take a month to take it apart and a couple months to move it and put it back together. So runway winds are, let me look at the weather here in San Diego. Winds are 190 at 7, and it's raining. In Las Vegas also, I mean. That's the wrong place. I want Las Vegas. My mistake. KLAS. 010 at 5. 010 at 5. Runway slope is up. U 1.0 at 259. Go to page 1, flaps 1, and check that off our sheet here. And that is flaps 1 confirmed. And center of gravity is 21.1. 21.1. And we're going to take 140, 140, 144. 140, close out. These are closeout numbers. And 144. Okay, trim is 575, and that confirms. And we'll do our stab trim cutoff test. That's good. And trim is confirmed. Yep, moving out of Cali, moving to Arizona. That's the plan. Been here 40 years? No, 30 years. Time to move. Okay, so let's go to legs and step through this. We'll be taking off doing a left on the Rady 4. radar 2, and let's step through it, and we'll be going south, passing over the mountains into San Diego, south of the runway, and outbound for a vectored arrival. So we'll put in a fix of KSAN, and we'll put a 100-mile circle around that, and a 30-mile circle. And the runway is going to be 10.275 at 10. We're all set there. And we'll put a fix in for Sarges too. I'm sorry, Tomcat. That's where we get vectored, Tomcat. And that off the sheet on the Top Gun, we get vectored out at 270. So we'll put 270 in there. That's good. So we've got 144 on the MCP. Heading is 259. Altitude, let's get the chart. $19,000. That's initial approach. Let me check my PDC on that. No, I built it myself. Well, I bought it and put it together. It's made by Flightdeck Solutions. You can go look up Flightdeck Solutions. Just Google that. Let's see. Let me look at my PDC. After departure, 135.550, 135.550. Hey, just go Google Flightdeck Solutions. Climb via the SID. Taxi plate in here. Yeah, it took me a couple. I've been working on this for 8 years, building this. Let's go to plates. San Diego. I'm sorry, I keep saying Las Vegas. I'm going to San Diego. I got San Diego on the brain. That's where I live. Right underneath the airport runway, 27 end at the beach. Okay, let's go to our checklist. Okay, displays are good. Auto brake is set. Fuel quantity and distribution. So we've got left and right tank. That's 12, 13, 14. That looks about 13.154 is good. CDUs are programmed. Engine start levers are down. Transponder is programmed and set to auto. Aileron rudder trim is zeroed out and confirmed. Departure briefing, I'll be pilot departing runway 26, hanging left on the rider 2. APU, we'll get that going in just a second. Let's do the forward overhead checklist. Leading edge devices, intercoms off, EECs are on, reverser lights are off, crew oxygen is sufficient, passenger oxygen, recorder test in progress, stall warning is complete. That's good. 3 greens. PSVU is extinguished. Flow test. Flow test passes, and we'll do a lights test. First flight of the day. Pedestal. Fire control panel. CDUs. MIP. Glare shield. Forward overhead and aft overhead. Okay. ASF annunciators. Autopilot annunciators are 3 amber, 2 red and an amber. We'll reset the fuel flow. N1 is auto, speed ref is auto. Auto brakes are set and the light is off. Mach speed, V2 is set, altitude is set, horizon set, and heading is good. Okay. Clock is good and the nose wheel steering is guarded. That's good. Let's get everybody.
The seatbelt sign is on.
in their seats.
Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
We do a test. Yeah, we did that. We did that.
Just as a reminder, we cannot leave the gate
Gonna
until carrying items are properly put away. All
fire
overhead
up
bins
the
are
APU.
closed and all passengers are seated.
Turn that one on. There. APU is coming online. Should be able to go VNAV, LNAV. Okay. APU fuel panel is set. Flights forms and AML on board. Okay. Probe heat, okay, below the line. Probe heats. Good. Hydraulics. Sufficient for pushing back. Doors and windows are locked and confirmed. Anti-collision light is on. And we're going to go ahead and it's never finished. It's never finished. Ever, ever, ever. Oops. Let's put that online, and we need 2 minutes before we can turn the packs. We can use the packs. I'm going to move the gates back. Shift J, J. Make sure there's nobody behind us. Gates are moving back. I don't see anybody behind us. And we'll look at the ATIS again here real quick. Let's see what ATIS we have. Bear with me 1 second. So
Deck system in use. Activate transponder with mode C on all taxiways and runways. Read may call runway hold short instruction. Advise on initial contact. You'll have information out there.
okay, that has not changed.
12000.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and request a pushback cart.
Golf Juliet, descend Janny 5 arrival.
Pushback.
arrival. 11 options.
11 Golf Juliet, the Palm Altitude 2988.
2988, never bring 11 options.
Okay, let's go ahead and request a pushback.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing. Great news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
And it's raining out. Okay, tug's coming up. Oh, let me shut those doors. Those doors should have been shut. Okay. And we'll get the packs offline. The bleed set for
Ladies and gentlemen, the boarding doors are closed. Flight attendants prepare doors for departure. Cross check, fair price,
26.
All right, looks like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
Forward
All
overhead.
right,
That's
we've got everyone
good.
strapped in. Give us
It's
a
all
ring if you need
good.
anything.
It's good. We need to look at the altitude here. Oh my goodness, I forgot to look at the altitude here. It's 2033. Well, we're going to San Diego, which is ground level 50 feet. Alternate, manual, close, open. Okay, that's good. That's good. All good there. We're ready to push.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected, bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
Okay. Attendant notified. We already looked. Pushing back. And we're pushing back at 1930 Zulu.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here comes the pushback. Light 'em up.
Okay, let's go ahead and let you watch this right here. Watch our start.
Upright position.
And we're going to crank clear right, clear left, cranking on number 2. And we have sufficient pressure for start.
Have a great flight.
Nobody's told me, are the sounds okay? The into-plane sounds, the ATC sounds, the my sounds. Just checking the confirmation that the sounds are okay. 135.55. Max motoring, we'll lift the fuel valve.
5303, what's the flight headed in game?
And we've got fuel flow and light off on number 2.
5303.
Walker 2683, the Mariners Base South radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Enter miles and lots offline. Switch advisory 122.8.
122.4, that's 2683. Thank you.
Skywest 31.
That's good. Crank it on number 1.
Cross skull at me.
We hold this till 3%. Okay, it's cranking up. Let's put number 2 online.
11 Golf Juliet, expect ILS 16 right approach. Expecting ILS
Zulu
16
time.
right approach. Golf Juliet.
Yeah, are you correcting me? I'm trying to understand, is that your name? I'm trying to understand, is that your name? Zulu time 2004? I don't know, my wife bought it for me.
Cleared ILS 16 right approach.
Go to Flightdeck Solutions, mind risers.
approach, I'm heading 185, did you say? And
Welcome aboard, by the way.
Yeah, when able direct number, cross at or above 6,000.
Or above.
We got a plane landing here, right in front of us. And we've got light off and fuel flow on number 1. A little regional coming in right here.
7250, wind 0106, runway, and let's go for takeoff.
We got a good start and generator online. And let's turn the APU off. Continuous. And
231, runway 7 left taxi.
packs to auto, APU bleed to auto.
10 Bravo.
That's good. Yeah, I don't like to talk about what I spend
Just about
on
done here.
things.
Go ahead and set your parking brake.
And like I said, my wife bought it for me, so you have to
And we're
sure.
disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
5x5 on the sounds, mind riser, thanks. Jackson Britton, hello, welcome back. I haven't done a flight in a couple weeks. This is my last flight in this plane. I got 2 flights. Today's to San Diego and over to Prescott, and that's it. We're shutting the sim down for months and months and months. We're moving the sim. Okay. Anti-glare, anti-ice as required, not requested. Generators online. Air conditioner and bleed set. Check, check, check. Recall. And hydraulics after they tell us.
And we're disconnected. Signal and pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
Clear. Flaps set for takeoff. Flaps 1. Oh, I lost my sheet. There it is. Okay, guys. Lost my little sheet.
Josh 11, you ready to go?
Is the ATC too loud?
Josh 11, wind variable at 5, runway 21 right, clear for takeoff. 2 right, clear for takeoff, Josh 1.
Yeah, go. A couple of good cars.
523.
Flaps set, flight control check. We'll do it right here.
Stand by.
So, nuts and guts. Knees and nuts, like they call it. And we'll hold the trim wheel and try the rudder. Very nice. We're ready for taxi out.
established on the localizer 165.
Okay, before takeoff, data and bugs closed out. Bugs are set. Flaps green light on the leading edge. Stab trims set and confirmed. Takeoff preview complete. Generators online. Bleeds are auto and set. Okay. LAX American 1 at Las Vegas, ready to taxi to the active. We have Oscar on board.
American 1, 26 right, taxi via Charlie. Thanks for Oscar.
26 right, Charlie.
10 Eastern, 589 Zulu. Leave minor space north.
Okay, we're gonna go out here and hang a left, go to Charlie.
Local center offline. Switcher advisory 12.
Sim Scott, 185, welcome aboard.
Say hi to the dogs for you. Take
And we're gonna do the left, we switched over to the left view. So I can do right view, center view, left view. I put it on left view so it's straight for me and it doesn't look angled. Got somebody coming in here, a little regional American.
If I could have
Delta 5303,
everyone's
still on
attention
frequency.
while we review safety information
Okay,
now
pay attention here.
When the seatbelt sign illuminates, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fittings one into the other and tighten it by pulling on the loose end of the strap. You can release your seatbelt by lifting
23
the
radar
upper
contact,
portion of
say
the
leaving.
Let's look at this
Recommend
departure
that
plate.
you keep your seatbelt fastened during the
23
flight.
right turn
Safety
240, enable trike,
There's
climbing
several
T1
emergency
3000.
exits on this aircraft. Please take a moment now
Can we get
to
that
locate
again?
the nearest
And
exit to
enable
you.
13000.
In some cases, your nearest exit may be behind
23
you.
right turn 240 and when able. direct
Clear
right.
right, clear left.
Guide you toward the exit.
Right turn
The
240
door will be
and
open
when
by
able.
moving the
direct
handle
right.
in the direction of the arrow.
LS 250, climbing level 390.
Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide which may
Coming out here to Charlie.
My clearance list looks like it's empty. Is somebody still waiting for a clearance?
monitored. In the event of a decompression, an oxygen
Good.
mask will fall in front of you from the ceiling.
You actually caught up.
Start the flow of oxygen. Hold the mask
Just
towards
in time for
you,
somebody
place it
for
firmly
it
over your
to
mouth
all of a sudden
and
get a whole list again.
secure the elastic band behind your head and breathe normally. Although the bag does not inflate, oxygen is flowing to the mask. If you're traveling with a child or someone who needs assistance, secure your own mask first, then assist the other person. Keep your mask on until a crew member advises you to remove it.
LS
In the event of
5482, you with me?
emergency, please assume the bracing position, leaning forward with your hands on top of your head and your elbows against your thighs. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Slip it over your head, pass the straps around your waist, and adjust at the front. Only when leaving the aircraft, inflate the vest by pulling firmly on the red cord. If you need to refill the vest, lower the mouth. Use the whistle and light to attract attention. Also, your seat bottom cushion can be used as a flotation device. Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the strap, and
At
tuck the cushion to
231,
your chest.
fly runway heading, wind 10013 gusts 18, runway 7 left, clear for takeoff.
May be used when the seatbelt sign is off or when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must be turned off at all times. This is a non-smoking flight. Remember that damaging the smoke detectors located in the laboratories is prohibited by law. You will find this and all other safety information in the card located in the seat pocket in front of you.
Juliet, Los
Strongly
Angeles Incinerator,
suggest you
contact
use
please,
the
descend Zuma 3
If you
arrival.
have any questions,
You parking on the
please
north or
don't
south side of the
hesitate to
field?
ask myself or one of our crew members. We wish you all a wonderful flight.
Alright, right, 25 Juliet, expect ILS 7 right approach.
So we have above 4,000, below 8,000 on the departure. We'll probably go to autopilot fairly quickly here.
Josh, 11 radar contact.
A lot of restrictions. We'll
VOR,
fly the-
Then on course climbing level 380.
We'll fly the bars.
And up to 30, Joshua 1.
Ellie Center, good morning. Skyway Spec 482, 105250 in Ironman.
Sounds Scottish.
Got 6482, descend and maintain flight level 180, amendment to your flight plan, advisory copy.
301, copy Skyway Spec 482.
Got 6482, proceed direct from present position.
See, now it's reduced. It's 88.2, 88.2 right off the sheet, right off. Perfect. Okay, we're going to hold short here.
On Liberty arrival, Skyway Spec 482.
Got 6482, read back is correct. Go ahead and descend Zuma 3 arrival. And you're parking on the south side.
Farm on the Liberty arrival, Skyway Spec 482.
Skyway 6482, expect ILS 7 right approach.
Skyway 7 right approach, Skyway Spec 482.
American 126 right, ready to go.
American 1, wind 360 at 5, runway 26 right for takeoff.
Physics right, clear for takeoff, American 1.
231, radar contact.
Okay,
down,
lights,
you're leaving.
camera, action. Auto throttle armed, TARA, and let's pull on runway. Clear left.
231, left turn.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Heading 040, enable direct Kopak, showing the Gardy for departure, climate maintain 13,000.
And clear right.
Runway 2000 and heading 040, United 221.
Southwest 606 at Lindbergh, ready to taxi runway Niner.
Southwest 606, runway Niner taxi via Bravo.
Runway Niner via Bravo, Southwest 606.
Yeah, altimeter's 29 2.
Did he say takeoff or line up?
Definitely 23, climb maintain level 380.
380, definitely 23.
Center American 1, did you give us takeoff or line up clearance?
Gave you takeoff clearance.
My apologies.
That's okay, yeah, line up I won't give you the winds. Takeoff I do give you the winds.
It's good to know, thanks. 26 right, clear for takeoff, American 1.
Just reminding you. United 3030, leave my airspace north, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Oakland Center offline. Switch to advisory once.
Here we go.
And over to you, Tom, for United 3030, thanks, man.
Later.
Why don't I have bars? Something's wrong here.
At 231, you proceeding direct Kovacs?
Okay, direct Kovacs, continue 231.
Yeah, just
Okay.
join the Gardy 4 climb.
Toga, there they are.
Go ahead and climb to
And we got
cruise
Toga.
level 350.
Engines are advancing.
Going to 350 and could you repeat the waypoint for direct 231?
Tapes live. Little forward pressure. And engines are stable.
80 knots.
Why don't you go ahead and proceed direct trap?
Through 100.
Trap intersection, Tango Romeo Alpha Alpha Papa.
Thrust hold
Join
confirmed.
the Gardy 4 departure and climb to flight level 350.
Okay, direct
You guys are enjoying the takeoff. And
V1 tape.
and rotate.
On a 3090, descend Big Bear 3, arrival, expect ILS 6 right approach.
Positive rate.
Gear up.
That'd be a big fan.
Climb confirmed.
3 arriver and a 6 right approach, Southwest 39.
Left 487, descend Big Bear 3, arrival, expect ILS 6 right approach.
400.
And we can go to 3,500 before we start the flaps up.
1,000.
Thanks for Delta 2, runway 6 right, taxi via Kilo Echo.
Ooh, it's getting yucky.
Alright, great. Kilo Echo, Avianca,
American 1, radar contact, climb on course, maintain level 260.
On course 260, American 1, thank you. 260.
606, wind.
It's bumpy, guys. Pretty bumpy.
Wind is 1807, runway 9, clear for takeoff.
Whoa, it's real bumpy.
SkyWest 3137, leave my airspace east, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved.
It's gnarly.
Offline. Switch to advisory 122.8.
Okay, speed's coming up.
Alright.
Manual to route, hello. Welcome aboard, just took off.
5 Juliet at Waker, cleared ILS 7 right approach.
Put my nose down just a little and see if we can clean up these flaps. Okay,
54,
I think we go flaps up now.
Cars 5482, you're gonna be able to make Waker at 6,000.
Yeah, it's just pushing us around.
Yeah, let me know if you're not going to be able to make it at 6,000, and we'll divert you out slightly to the west to get you down.
7,000. Still hand flying. It is pretty shaky up here. Oh, really shaky.
Little
Good afternoon, this is United 2 Mike Papa, check with you.
Okay, let's see if we can do this.
United 2 Mike Papa, Los Angeles Center. You looking for clearance?
In the system, I just wanna check if there is
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and send you a pre-departure clearance.
We're on autopilot.
4706, Lee Marin State North, radar service terminated.
Whew.
Change
Man,
approved.
that was
Center
ugly.
offline, switch advisor, rest 220.
Alright, that's Southwest 4706 on over Phoenix to 152.8, and we'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Have fun today.
Yeah, so that was 1441 on release you early. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Uncle Center offline, switch advisor, rest 218.
Yeah, it's bad weather. There's a big storm coming across the west coast of America. We're supposed to get rain for 5 days. We're supposed to get as much rain in 3 days as we usually get in 6 months. Why is... That's not right.
Clear 293, Golf Mike, Los Angeles Center, squawk, 4120, I can.
Climb. That's right.
4120, I can.
Okay.
293, Golf Mike. Radar contact already on you, 21 miles east of the
Hey, we're good, guys.
Simmons to your flight plan advisory copy.
No, it's not full motion. Mellow yellow. But if it looks like it is, it must be. Am I moving? Bouncing around? No, it's not full motion. But it looks like it is, doesn't it? Okay, through 10,000. After takeoff checklist. Flaps up, no lights. Confirmed, gear off. Up on the RTO. Air conditioners are set and the bleeds all look good, and we got pressurization, positive rate of climb. About 4,000 feet of pressurization at 4 pounds. And ice, it's close, so I'm going to put the NA ice on. APU as required. Turn the lights off. We're starting to bust out a little bit here, guys. Logo light.
Right 2-5 Juliet, you're fine at your altitude. You'll be able to intercept the 7 right local.
Let's check our cruise. Our cruise.
You are cleared. Digital Aircraft Center will be back in 2 minutes.
You can sign up at aa.com/join to earn miles for today's flight.
Okay, we just busted out, guys. We can turn off the anti-ice.
Our Advantage Aviator MasterCard is another great way to earn miles for everyday purchases and enjoy benefits, such as your first check bag free.
I'm kind of looking forward to and not looking forward to taking the sim apart. It's always fun to put the sim together and take it apart. That's part of the hobby. Start tomorrow morning, and the first thing we do is we get the seats out of here and the pedestal, the throttle quadrant, take the overhead out, aft overhead, start taking some of the liners out, take the screens out, take the computers out, start taking the frame apart. I've got weeks and weeks of work to do. Everything's got to be moved, disassembled. Just a lot of work. So the plan is to take about 2 to 3 weeks to take this, maybe 3 weeks to take the sim apart, and then this room will be empty. I've got a helicopter sim from Pro Flight Trainer in Switzerland that I bought, and I'm going to use that with a new set of VR headset I'm purchasing, made by Big Screen Beyond. Should be arriving in a month or so. So I'll be flying a helicopter in Microsoft 2020 on YouTube. That will be keeping me busy for a little bit. Well, Let's see. Let's look at the progress.
Charlie.
We've got 8 miles to top of climb and 242 miles to San Diego. Let's see what's going on in San Diego. That's my hometown. That's where the sim's located for the next couple of weeks till I move it. We'll be flying over to KPRC, Prescott, Arizona, which is where we're moving it to. Oh, and they're online. That's perfect. It couldn't get any better than this. San Diego.
1,000 to go.
Into San Diego right now, we have 9 arrivals.
West 5482, yeah, after Waker, you are cleared the ILS 7 right approach.
Let's look at the weather in San Diego. SAN. Wolfman, low. Yeah, back in the air.
DC set.
Weather. 150 at 1951 Zulu.
You were getting descent instructions. Descend.
Winds are 150.
ILS 26 right approach.
15 gusts into 21. Visibility is 10 miles, overcast at 2,900. And I live here. I can look right out the window and confirm that. I can hear planes landing on Lindbergh right now. I can see them out the window.
Stand by. Looks like Alpha 30 just came on.
11 altimeter is 2090. Runway 09er.
Oh, we took the tag already. Alright, so
Okay.
250, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8, have a good flight.
We'll be coming in on the localizer 111.55. We'll put that in. Okay.
55 Juliet,
095 heading.
Which way are you going? You gonna make a right or are you going over the terminal?
And minimums.
We just asking you if you wanted to vacate deck or after there.
And minimums are
Are
258.
you terminal or cargo?
We are on terminal.
Alright, exit left, cross 7 left, and taxi west on Charlie to your gate, any gate.
Could you repeat that taxi here again? We're just having a few issues about brakes to run into something.
Alright, exit to the left, cross
The brakes have to do with
7
your
left,
taxi
west
instructions.
on Charlie to your gate.
Left and then across the 7 left and then west on Charlie.
So we're going to land in San Diego and then we're going to turn and go to Prescott. We're going to keep the stream running.
1755, Los Angeles Center, go ahead. So 1755, radar contact, amendment to your flight plan advisory copy.
I am going to look at some routing.
1755 at, after the Los Angeles VOR, it'll be the Playa 1 arrival, rest of flight plan
For the next flight.
1755, read back is correct, cross Los Angeles VOR, flight level 250. News call to push and start. And 2 Mike Bravo, you push and start at your discretion and call for taxi.
Let's see what the weather's like in
Skywest 5482, wind 11, wind 1.
We're at cruise.
18, runway 7 right.
Let's get
clear to land.
services going.
Clear on that flight, Skywest 746.
Can we go ahead and start service?
Good afternoon, FedEx 695 Heavy LAX.
See what the weather's like in Prescott. Prescott is 160-15 gusting to 24. And we'll be coming on 2-1 left.
LA Center, obvious, that's pretty brief. Finish the max press by cars virtual airlines moving like an hour for nothing.
Oh, sorry to hear that. Okay, 523, frequency change approved.
Cheers, Bruce. Thanks. Have a good one. I'll be on 5-6.
Yeah, I haven't seen it live. at LAX.
Good afternoon, Inferno. One on the ground, and here on IFR.
Flight up 290 in Prescott.
11, you're cleared to Oceanovia as filed. Maintain flight level 390. Departure will be on Unicode 122.8. Squawk is 2443.
Let's see, we've got 96 miles top of descent, so let's start getting ready here.
2443 and in the box and
Just trying to get some things ready here real quick for the next flight.
11, read back is correct, and the altimeter is 29890. You can take off at your own risk. Issue advisory, center closing out.
1 over to advisory, Inferno.
No.
Goodbye. Not quite yet, but I'm closing up, not closed. Yeah, 3.5 hours running E-stops gets a little tiring.
I hear that.
Delta 23, leave airspace north, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved, Oakland Center's offline. Switch to advisory 122.8.
You hear that, guys? HC will be going off. That's not good.
I need 2536. Can you get a climb up the tower?
Only in Top Gun. There's that. American 1, speaking of which, American 1 descend Top Gun 2 arrival. The Limburg altimeter is 2990.
Top Gun will be taking it down the left side, American 1.
It's gotta be the greatest which I've ever heard of.
Oh yeah. West 5482, welcome to, it's an interesting taxi you're going across there.
He just gave us the Top Gun departure, and they just been talking about Top Gun. I said we'll be taking it down the left side. That was pretty funny.
Nose 250 on my frequency.
So let's just close that. We got a lot to do here. Paul J.
485, wind variable at 5, runway.
Okay.
Takeoff.
So let's set up for descent. Let's go to the descent page, forecast, requested descent winds. And we'll load that up. And we'll go to our initial ref and we'll take flaps 30 at 11155. Got that in there. And at 095.
That's 51, 6 right, taxi.
So my buddy Dave Gray showed me how to do this. So let me see if I remember. Let's go to progress. we've got 7.5 minus 10.2 now, minus our 7.5 calculated there. The difference is 2.5, so we'll go to the descent page, forecast, and subtract 2.5 from that, and that would be 128.
Descend to maintain 2000.
128.3, and it's saying 127, so we put in 128.3, 128.3. We'll put that in. Thank you, Dave. Okay, and we've got 73 miles from top of descent, and our chart shows us we can descend on Top Gun 2, and we go.
Say that again.
Can we get an eastbound Bravo follow the skyways to that area?
Ryder 25 Juliet, yeah, you make a left and then go eastbound Bravo, follow the skyway.
Eastbound Bravo, then the point of skyways
United 2106, leaving my airspace northeast, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved, Denver Center offline. Switch to advisory 122.8.
22.8 for United 2106. Stellar job. Good day.
Thanks for flying. See you later. Information echo current at LA, the altimeter 2987. Central Center, good morning. 1568, 80 miles east of 5 Legion at 485, radar contact, line maintain level 310, proceed on course. 1568 Los Angeles Center, good afternoon. Amendment to your flight plan, advise, ready to copy.
So we've got 53 miles, and the chart says we can
1568 at Eastwood, Bruin 2 arrival.
we can take it down to Top Cat at 6,000. Zip at 6,000.
Bruin 2 arrival. We have actually disregarded, so Eastwood, Bruin 2.
So we'll dial it down to 6,000.
Sir, and you can descend on the Bruin 2 arrival. Expect ILS 6 right approach. Descend on the Bruin 2 arrival. Expect ILS 6 right.
Pattern altitude is going to be 2,100 feet. Elevation 17, so we're all set up there.
And 251, what happened to your buddy? Concussed. Ooh, not good. United 251, fly runway heading. Wind is 1208.
ATC, I can turn it up a notch, sure. Tell me if this is, it's
right,
pretty loud for me. And unfortunately, we're going to lose ATC in a little bit in LA. We'll get it back in Arizona.
Wind 1208, altimeter 2987, runway 6 right, clear to land. There's the United rolling.
Clear to land, runway 2. Correction, 6 right, and we'll check the traffic, Sunday 79.
Jet 485.
We're in the
maintain level
Star Wars. Let's get the anti-ice going.
Jet 485, I'm going to go ahead and release you earlier. Since I'm closing, you can switch your advisory 122.8. Jet 231, switch your advisory 122.8, center's closing.
Switching to United 241. Thanks for the ATC service. Bye.
See you later. 7606, contact Albuquerque Center 132.8.
32.8, thanks, down, see you.
Gal.
So this Star Wars effect we got going here, my buddy Dave that just retired as a captain for a major 737 said this is pretty realistic in this type of weather that you get the Star Wars effect with the lighting. Okay, we just busted out of that and turn those off.
Josh 1-1, you can go ahead and switch your advisory 122.8. Push advisory 122.8, center's closing. Go ahead and switch to advisory 122.8. Have a good flight into San Diego.
San Diego, 122.8, American 1. Okay, we're on Unicom now. We go into Unicom. Sometimes we like to put on live ATC. Let's see if we can put on live ATC. You guys might not hear it, but I can hear it. Bear with me 1 second. I should set that up so you can hear it. KSAN, San Diego, and I'll be able to hear SoCal approach and departures to the east. That's what we want. You might be able to pick that up. I don't think you guys can pick it up. Hey, John. A stable diffusion XL photo. I don't know what that is. A stable diffusion XL. Have no idea. I'm not sure what that is. Stable diffusion XL photo, John. I'll look it up. Stable diffusion XL. So, John, you can reach me in X-Plane Forum. In the forum, you can just look for Pat738, and you can text me right there with what you're interested in. That's the best way. Or you can put it in here. AI generated photos. AI generated photos. Anyway, I won't be doing anything here, John. I'm shutting the sim down after today. It'll be shut down for months while I move the sim. And we've got 25 miles top sentence. Can you hear that ATC in the overhead, guys? Can you pick that up? Yeah, in X-Plane Forum, look for Pat738. That's probably the best way to get hold of me. AI generated photos. Yeah, Wolfman, you can still watch the content. I'll, after I get the sim torn apart, I might be doing some, well, I'll be doing two things. I will be recording and posting pictures of my teardown in my my YouTube, so you can watch the teardown complete, down to the nuts and bolts, and then the build back up. I won't be doing that live. I'll record it, then I'll post it that evening, so you can watch how the sim gets torn apart. And then I'll be doing some YouTube's my new sim, helicopter sim with VR. I'll have to set that all up. That'll help me from the, I'll be jonesing because I won't have my sim. So I got a lot to do. Yeah, John, I'm moving to Prescott, Arizona. It's time to leave California. You know, Southern California is okay, but I've been here 30 years, and it's time to go. It's just time to move on. So I moved here in 89, 88, 89. In the shed, gotcha. I know what you mean about the shed. I call my wife calls this room the hangar. It's a room in my house. She calls it the hangar. It's pretty funny. And she calls me Ego Bird. It's my moniker. In the shed. I like it. That's a big part about finding another house in Prescott. Buy a new house is finding a hangar big enough. Here we go. We're starting our descent. Get everybody back in their seats.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
Arm the auto brake, continuous. Okay, cruise descent, pressurization checked and confirmed.
On behalf of the flight crew, we appreciate you being with us today. Wish you a very safe and pleasant journey to your final destination. Hope to see you back here with us. Thank you.
Yeah, I've been working on this. I've been flying since 85 was my first sim. I just turned 70. Just the other day, I turned 70. Now I'm officially old. Let's see, descent, NAI, standing data, we have that. Terrain display selected. Confirm, transition level and altimeters. And that's 20, we'll preset that to 2990. Approach briefing. We got the plate, and it's going to be the Top Gun 2. And we'll be coming into level. We're on it right now. We're going down the left side on Top Gun, taking it down the left side. Doing a right base into 29er. Well, thank you, Wolfman. Yeah, I've been no problem for me. Age is just an attitude anyway. Let's put the let's check the auto brakes. So we're going to go into the performance in the electronic flight bag, and we'll be landing on 09. The winds are going to be 160. Whoops, that's the wrong one. We want San Diego. KSAN. I use Foreflight and Navigraph. So the winds in Foreflight are 150 at 15 gusts and 21. So we'll put in 150, and we'll take the difference to 7 and split it in half and add to that. So we'll put 18. Okay, put that in there, and the outside temperature is 17 Celsius, and altimeter is 2990, and we'll be doing flaps 30, and the landing weight 127,241, and it's telling us we can do brakes 2. with approach of 144, landing 141 with brakes of 2 and flaps of 30. That's all set up. VREP 30 plus 5 is 144, 145. ZLA controller, hi. Oh, the guy that just came in, ZLA controller, was the guy who was on, was controlling for us. Did 3-4 hours on East Ops. Thanks for coming in. That's Ben, right? Yeah. Guys, let's say hello to ZLA controller. He was just a guy controlling us. Did a fabulous job. You know, Lote, I can put failures in, but I'll be honest with you, I get enough problems in the sim. I don't need to make problems. We do practice procedures though. Like the other day we were practicing rejected takeoffs at John Wayne, real heavy, making sure we understand the procedures. So I'm going to fly out of San Diego, and we're flying over to Prescott, Arizona. Albuquerque's on, and that's where the sim's moving to. We're moving the sim here. Today's the last flight. We're shutting it down tonight, and we're going to start ripping it apart and moving it to Prescott, Arizona. So, Ben, now that I don't have you because you logged off, I've got live ATC and the overhead and the speakers up here. Just pump it in from my phone, pump it from live ATC to a little Bluetooth amp up here that goes to the speakers. So that's how I fill in, and maybe beyond ATC will start coming alive and we can use it when there's no centers on or no ATC. That would be nice as a fill-in for immersion. Thanks, Lote. So for takeoff and descent, we are using
18,000 feet.
We're using active sky, so it kicks in at about 18,000 feet, takeoff and landing. They got a new update to 8795, and we're trying it out. So you might see a change in weather. So we're gonna 2990, and we'll set our standby and confirm over there 2990. 50 miles out, and we'll go to our fixed page and we'll put a 20-mile circle for situational awareness. And in ForeFlight here, we also pick up live traffic, so I can see like planes in VATSIM coming into different airports. It's really good for taxiing and taking off and landing. Navigraph doesn't have that feature yet. Hopefully they'll be able to integrate with VATSIM Sunday. That'd be really nice. Navigraph integrates with SimBrief nicely because Navigraph owns SimBrief now. Nathan, hello. Good to see you, man. This is pre-flight. They just came in. Nathan, his handle is pre-flight. He's in San Diego. He's a friend of mine. Hey, pre-flight, this is my last flight in the sim. We're tearing it apart. We're gonna do one more flight later today. Pre-flight's been in my sim. Just contacted the flight attendant, and she's going to bring in coffee. Here comes the flight attendant. Thank you. You gotta love that, guys. Oh, you do? That's great to use Foreflight. Yep, it's great. You gotta pay for it, but you gotta pay for everything in life. If you're not using it, it's not worth it. Okay, we're pretty set up here. We're coming down through 12,000. The speed's starting to drop. Go to the progress page. Fuel looks good. Especially the main thing to watch is the indicator of above or below the predicted performance glide slope, and we're right on the money. We're right where we need to be. We can go here and here, and we can look at the virtual VSD and drag required, so I need to slow it down a little. Come down over the mountains. We're looking at about 6,000 footers out here, down over Julian. John, I don't talk about price. Let's just say, John, I can't afford it. Go buy 2 nice cars and then we'll talk. My buddy's got a really nice, super duper 911 Porsche, and I asked him if he'd trade me straight across, and he went, yeah, we can talk about it. Somebody just came in and looks like Chinese. I can't tell. I know hablar, guy. Can't help you. English. It doesn't. Anybody speak Chinese or write Chinese? What's that? What's he saying? I'm sure it's something nice, but maybe not. Okay, we're holding at 12,000 here for a little bit, guys. We'll start our descent to 9,000 in just a second. Got a plane here. Let's see, he's at 12,000. Let's see where he's going. I'll have to look in VatSpy. And he is going into Tijuana. Okay, so we'll keep an eye on him. He'll be on the other side of the border. So what I'm doing is I'm looking out the left window, guys, because you can't see it, but I've got a screen over here. It's my server screen that has the VatSpy and the client, X-Pilot client. It says hello. Or Scarspy, are you guessing, or are you can read that? Oh, it's Korean. My apologies. I should have known better. You know, it didn't look Japanese, and it kind of didn't look Chinese. So you're right, Korean. Very nice. Oh, you can Google Translate. Very nice. Yeah, I don't have time to do that. Okay, back in the cockpit, guys. We're coming down through 10,000, so we're slowing down to 250. And we're going to go ahead and get the lights on. Probably should have done that at 18,000. Logo light, wing light. Everybody's in their seat. And we're getting ready to turn downwind, which is actually for runway 9 at Top Gun. heading out towards the coast. And we'll put 109. Let's see. Let's get a plate on Foreflight up.
10,000 feet.
And I'm going to fill the coffee up before we get too crazy here, guys, because I'm going to be running out. This is a dangerous proposition, trying to pour coffee in a cockpit. Okay, the thermos is empty. We got one full cup to get us down and off the ground. Might have to break out the emergency Diet Cokes, or see if maybe we can get flight services to make us some more coffee. I'm sure she would. Everybody asks me, well, how can you afford this? I tell them, best way to afford something like this is marry rich. Keep marrying till you find a rich one. I give my sister a hard time. The man she married made some good business decisions and is quite wealthy, and I always complain to her that I'm very upset that she found him before I did. Like Jake Isles said, first I look at the purse. Okay, we're right on the numbers. Look at that. We're just dialed straight in. Everything's perfect. Yeah, I'm going down the south side. Out of Gatto. See, Gatto's not in the. Oh, it is. So, Ben, you would. Let me look here. Okay, it would take me to Gatto. Okay, so Gatto's on the north side, isn't it?
Thousand to go.
KPRC only gets a couple of regionals. Ah, 30-degree angle from the south. Got it. Gotcha. Okay. $20 miles out, 6,000 feet. Descending. Speed's coming down a little bit. Yep. That's the Mission Bay localizer. Yeah, that's no, it's not. Oh, Gatto actually is the final approach fix. I got you. Okay. Hey, Tom. Hello. I didn't know Mike was here. Is Mike here? Tom? Gatto is the localizer. Okay. So I'm going to go to Tomcat, and I'm just going to vector straight out and do a right base and a right into Gatto. Yeah, I see Gatto there. I've never come in on this approach. Well, coming in on the 9s, I bet you LA is a hoot. East ops, like you say, it's probably kind of busy turning everybody around. It's interesting because I can look out this window here at my house where the sim is, and I can see, you can hear one now. The plane's landing.
1,000 to go.
And I could look it up on my FlightAware and see what plane is landing. And I'll be flying at night, and I'll hear planes, and I'll think it's in my sim, and it's actually Limburg. I'm a block from the beach, right underneath. I'm about 3 blocks off the flight path. Okay, let's get your head back in the game, Pat. Fix /5 and a 3. And there's somebody announcing. Mike's having some sim work done today. He's having new standby gauges put in. Tom's talking about my buddy Swan Sim. He's got a YouTube, Swan Sim Productions. He has a full sim just like this, and he's putting new flight illusion gauges in today, and putting some new screens in. Really fun stuff. Really looking forward to hearing from him. Okay, we're downwind. We'll vector at Tomcat at 6,000. Turn in at Sarges at 3,000. I am on Unicom 122.8. Yep, you did what got the ZI controller here. Ben was doing e-stops out of LAX Center by himself for 3 hours.
Sunbury traffic, 3 Golf Mike, 5 mile final, Rowan F.
Okay, speed looks good. And we really, no, we don't need the anti-ice. For landing, approach brief is done, seatbelts on, PA is good, recall is checked, auto brakes are set, HUD not required, radios. And we really should put the Mission Bay VOR in 117.8, so we'll have it. And we should be able to pick that up right there. There's the VOR, and we'll put in the localizer. And the localizer is going to be KSAN. Okay, we're above the line. And now we're vectoring at 270. We'll go 10 miles out and turn in. Start our descent. Biggest problem, having all the skills. Computer skills, manufacturing skills, electronic skills, building computers. There's just, nothing's going to work the way you expect it. Even if you buy it built, it's not going to work the way you expect it. So don't start out big like this unless you really like pain. Okay, so we're going to start our descent here for Sarges at 2,000. Down to 2,000. We'll start our turning in a little bit. There's the localizer. San Diego Traffic American 1 downwind for a right base into runway 9er at 6,000. American 1. You're absolutely right. The Pogie. 116.45. You're absolutely right, Ben. So the missed approach is to Pogie. Let's read the mist. Climb to 5,000, heading 095 to Pogie VOR. Very nice. Thank you. It's nice to have a controller off duty, keeping me honest. We're going to switch over to ramp delivery grounded tower at San Diego for the immersion. So our top of descent here is at campus, and we'll just do the LNAV. Let us switch around. Yep, got the love there. And we're going into gate 29er today. Yeah, exactly. ATC on chat is top notch. And here goes. So we're going to go just a second. We'll make a nice turn in here to Sarges. There we go. And starting down.
Primary traffic through the flights clear from 9 to the ramp, Charlie Hotel.
Limburg Traffic American 1 turning right base for runway 09er 5,700. A little bit of speed brake here. And let's go ahead and do flaps 1. God, can't remember how he does that. Never mind, I gotta, anyway. We're gonna get it down just a little harder here. And we'll hit the approach button. We have KSAN, and we should hear the beeper here. We got the
1,000 to go.
And we get 2,000 now. And I've got Mission Bay. I actually live right, I can see where I live. Right there. So if you look over to the right, you see Mission Bay, and then straight ahead is Limburg, and I'm just to the right of it. Right at the beach. Okay, we've got 095 and 095. And why don't I have
1,000 to go.
There, I got it. Glide slope. So we'll set this for 5,000. A missed and confirm missed. I thought I pushed that. Didn't grab it. Okay, we're on the glide slope and field in sight. And go flaps 2. Speed brake off. My bird.
2,500. 2,500.
My bird. Flaps 5. Let's get that gear down, slow her down a little bit. A little bumpy here. We got 16 knots coming from over here, guys. It's a little pushy. Let's go flaps 10. Flaps 15 speed. I'm going to put the auto throttle back on for just a couple minutes. you know, you can almost see the street I live on. You come down here and go up that one, I can see my house, so to speak. Okay, let's go flaps 25. And we're looking good. We got 3 pappies. We're a little high. And let's go ahead and set our reference. I'm going to go manual, auto throttle off, back off the throttle. Flaps to final flaps. Final approach checklist. We got 3 down and green. No, we got a problem with the. We got a problem.
1,000. 1,000.
1,000 feet, stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude set.
We got a failure here, guys. Okay, we fixed that problem. Get my head back in the game. Flaps good. Final approach checklist. 3 down green, flaps 30, attendant notify, runway clear, clear land, speed brake armed. Okay, 3 pappies, power is good.
500.
Our gauges went dead on us. We could have landed without them, but we fixed them.
300.
We got 3 pappies, power's good. Up a nose, up just a little.
Approaching
America 1
minimums.
short, final runway 89.
Flight slow. Flight slow.
A little more power.
200.
A little more power. A little more power.
$100. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
And speed brake deployed. Ooh, slapped the nose down pretty hard there. And let's get some thrust reversers. That was a little ugly. I didn't like that one at all.
80 knots.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Tap the off the fasten seat outside. At that point, we will depart the gate.
And speed brake's been retracted. We'll exit here at Bravo 4.
When you open the overhead compartment, be careful, as items may have moved in flight.
If you need
And thank you
assistance
for
with
choosing
deboarding, please
American
remain
Airlines.
seated until everyone else has exited. We would be happy to help you.
This is San Diego. Traffic American 1 has vacated runway 9 right onto Bravo to the gate.
Have a great day.
Flaps up. APU on. Lights off. TA. Okay. I gotta fix my, there's a problem with X-plane where when you land the gates don't come on, so I have to stop here and fix that. Bear with me 1 second. I gotta reload the art. It takes a second. In the meantime, I'm gonna turn off the window heats and the yaw damper and look at the shutdown. Passenger electrical, I don't need that, to the gate. Okay, we're good there. So the other thing that happens in X-plane is you got to turn off X-Pilot and turn it back on. It only takes a second, but this is so I can see everybody. This is a networking issue. It doesn't happen to everybody, only people that have full flight sims with a network setup like I do. So I'm running 4 each screen has its own computer with a 4090 video card and an AMD 7800 X3DR, and then I have a server that drives all 4 screens and a separate computer for all these screens. So I'm running 5 computers networked together. Okay, we're going to turn off that. Shut off terrain to the gate. No, it wasn't almost butter. It was yuck. Romaine, hello. Hello, welcome. We just landed in San Diego. We slapped it down in San Diego, I should say. We're coming over to 29 on the Terminal 2 West. San Diego's the easiest place to taxi to. Bravo to the gate. If you want to have the easiest VATSIM job around, do ground at San Diego. Bravo to the gate. That's what you got to learn. Let's start that APU. So our plan here is to continue to run the stream while we get ready for our next flight into Prescott. It's all networking. It's all done in X-Plane, all the connections. It's really easy in X-Plane to connect network computers together. It just hooks them all together. Okay, APU online and confirmed. X-Plane, it's a breeze. It lines them all up, hooks them up. You can nothing to it. We just use a network switch. Okay, 29's around the corner here. You know, for free software, I mean, just a default software in X-Plane, being a local here in San Diego for at least a couple more months, this airport's not bad. It's not perfect, but it's as good as it needs to be. And I don't have to download anything. I don't have to pay any payware. It works just fine. I've seen better, and I've seen a lot worse. This hill here, it's Point Loma, peninsula that sticks out in the bay. I live just on the Pacific side of it. This is the San Diego Bay side, and I lived on the other side of that hill there. I could walk from this airport to my house, and I know it's 5 miles. Okay, 209 is right here. And I got a little marshaller guy here. Let's turn off that taxi light. So, if you look in the upper screen up there, you can see my little guy. He's bringing me in. Okay, set the brake, kill the engines, stand by, collision light off, wing light off, logo light off, fuel pumps off, bleed off. We'll leave the packs on. Let's leave that bleed on for a second. And we're going to go and see if the gates are hooked up. We'll go outside and take a look. Okay. Good. My stable approach app shows unstable. I kind of thought that, and we slapped it down at 482 feet per minute. I knew it was pretty hard. Didn't break anything, but probably got some funny looks on when everybody filed off. Okay, we're filed. Welcome to San Diego. Fly with Rookie. So Fly with Rookie just came in. He's up in Rancho Cucamonga, north of me. He has a full sim like this. quite similar actually. He's got a really nice. I kind of jealous of his. I fly with Rookie last flight today. Then I shut it down and move it to Arizona. So I'm going to start the clock and we're going to get ready for the next flight. Whoops. Okay, so I got to think here. So first things first, always fuel. So we're going to fuel up first. For the next flight. So fuel is 11,183. And payload today is going to be passengers, baggage, and their cargo 25,410. 25,410. Okay, so confirm we're fueling. Oh, here, dope. There we go.
Ground Flightdeck hose is connected.
And now let's go pre-file on VATSIM. That's the next important thing. Pre-file on the network. Go to SimBrief, go to pre-file, and start our new. Oops. Don't you hate it when they say oops? Copy that. Put in joinava.org. I am the CEO for joinava.org. File as American 1. So we've filed on VATSIM, and we'll confirm that in just a minute. And we're going to print out, and you can see our little sheet there. Right now is right there. We're going to finish our sheet. So most of the information is there. What we're going to do is performance information. You can't see it, but I'm going to go to VPT Virtual Performance Tool and go to Weights and Balances and import from SimBrief and come over here. Oops, we encountered a problem. Oh, because they don't have KPRC in here. That's okay. We'll go to takeoff page, runway 09er, and get the weather. It all gets imported into Virtual Performance Tool and calculate our performance takeoff. And let's turn that off and open up some gates. People are kind of wondering why they're stuck on the plane. I forgot to open the gates. And let's turn the ground power on. You know, we're just going to leave the AP running. We're not even going to put ground power on. It's going to be such a fast turn. So let's get the information here we need for performance.
Ground Flightdeck fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
And come into here and we're going to drop it in. And you can see that's our flight information for performance purposes. Let me get everything lined up here. That's good, and all I need now is my runway information. So it's going to be slope is 0 and the heading is 095. So we'll put in here up. The syntax is U 0.0/095, and we'll save that. It's a capital U. We got all that. We saved it. Now we're going to cut it, and then we'll print it out. We have a little printer down here. We're done with this one. We'll throw this sheet away. So this is going to be our last flight ever in this sim. Actually, we might do a group flight tonight, but it won't be broadcast. KSAN KSAN to KPRC, and that is San Diego to Prescott. I know it's spelled Prescott, but the locals say Prescott, so. Let me print this out, Control P, and it's printing out right here in my little printer. Very nice. Let me close this and see if there's any comments in the stream. Yeah, tooth cracking. That's fine. No. That's incorrect. Pre-flight. Boeings are designed for 600 feet per minute. No maintenance. No maintenance for 482. Not long. I'm turning as fast as I can. Yeah, we'll be at Expo. We can find out. Lord Bean, it's not going to be Expo 2024. It's Demo 2024, and somebody can explain what that joke means. Okay, where was I? I got my sheet. Let's import it into Navigraph. So I'm going to come and unload the old one and delete it, and go to the import from SimBrief, and there's our flight. We'll bring it in, and we're just going to put in, now we're going to go to Foreflight, and we'll clear this, and we'll enter all the data here. KSAN to KPRC. Procedure, the departure procedure is the Border 7 with the standby, please. I am doing too many things here. Hold on. I got to do my ACARS before I do anything. Book a charter flight. KSAN, tab KPRC. Equipment is a Boeing 737. I have to go through this every single time, so it takes a while to do all the paperwork. Flight level today is 290. Estimated flight time is, I think it's an hour and 10 minutes or something like that. It's pretty quick. Nope, I didn't want that. That was all screwed up. I want the flight information, which is right here. Order 7. Control C. Go back to here. Control V. 2900. Book it, and it's filed. Go into my ACARS, and remember what Ben said, don't forget the ACARS. Refresh it, pick it. We're using Smart Cars 2. Hopefully we plan on upgrading to Smart Cars 3 soon. 110 people we're going to, and let's go ahead and start the
Welcome
ACARS.
aboard, everyone.
Okay.
Before we get moving,
We got that going.
be sure to fasten your seatbelt, return your seat back and folding
So,
plates to their full upright position.
now I can put my
and
information
store
in
your carry-on
Foreflight.
luggage in either an overhead bin or under
And
the
we're
seat
using
luggage. It's
Julian
next to an emergency
transition
exit.
for runway
Please read
9.
carefully the instructions located by
Add
the
the
exit.
route. There
If
is
you
no
do not wish to
arrival,
perform
but
the
there is an
functions
approach.
described in them and
We'll be
present
using the
please inform a flight attendant so that they may be seated.
ILS
We
21
request that all
left.
portable electronic devices such as mobile phones or laptops be either turned off or put in airplane mode at this time. This is because these devices may interfere with the aircraft's navigational and communication equipment. We will inform
DRK,
you when you may
add the
proceed to
route,
use these devices.
and we'll pack our bags in
We would
Foreflight.
like to remind you that smoking on board this
So
aircraft
in Navigraph,
is
we're going to come down to
by law,
approaches
as is
and pick the
tampering,
ILS
disabling, or
21
destroying
left at
laboratory
DRK,
smoke detectors. If you have any
and we're going to
questions about this
export
flight
that
today, don't hesitate
to
ask
our
myself or another flight
plane
attendant. Have a
by
great
clicking
flight.
on X-Plane 11-12 in Navigraph. Where is it? Right there. And save it there. General, hide. Okay, we're all set there, guys. And paperwork. Okay, now we can come into the FMC, and you should be able to see that right here as I fill it out. Index, nav data, flight plans, and we want Kilo Sierra Alpha November, Kilo Papa Romeo Charlie. We'll grab that one, go to position, route, enter, put in American 1, runway 9, everything's in there, activate, and we'll go to performance. So fuel is supposed to be 11.2, and it's correct. Our ZFW is 120.5. Oops, 120.5. Reserves are 5. Cost index is 38. We're going to flight level 290. Top of climb winds are 248 at 115. We'll have a tailwind, wind, 115. We'll put that in. Outside temperature is 7 degrees C. And we'll execute that, go to N1 limits. N1 limits is going to be, we're going to derate to 24,000 pounds of thrust. Okay, with a temperature, a select temperature of 31 degrees for the assumed temperature. So we'll derate in two ways. On a derate, an actual engine derate to 24,000, and an assumed temperature of 31, which should give us a N1 of 93.6. It's 94.7, but it will be reduced once we turn on the packs. So we'll go to takeoff page, page 2, runway winds. Let's get to the runway winds. So in Navigraph, in lieu of anything else, let's see if Ben went back to work. If he's still goofing off. Nope, everybody's off. Oh well, that's okay. We can live with that. It's okay. You just have to listen to me yak. Okay, so we're going to go to ForeFlight and get San Diego weather. 2051 Zulu. And I use these little fly-right sheets I write everything down on. Nothing worse than a controller giving you all these instructions and you can't remember it. It's important to write it down, at least for me, because I got an attention span of a Cocker Spaniel. You know, see a squirrel and that's it. It's all over for me. Skies are broken at 2,500 and overcast at 3,000. We'll be going into the soup pretty quick. Light rain and mist. LT, rain and MST. I think that's the abbreviation. Temperature is 16 and 12. Altimeter is 2987. We'll dial in 2987. We'll put it on the captain's side and the standby and confirm it on the first officer's side. We got the weather. So runway winds are 180 at 12 to 21. That's 9. Half that is 4 plus 12 is 16. 180 at 17. 180 at 17. Runway slope is up 0.0 at 095. Off our sheet. We'll go to page 1. The conditions are wet. Okay, and next page, flaps off our sheet. We're doing flaps 1 today. And center of gravity off the closeout sheet is 20.6. And it's telling us 128, 137, 146. Our closeout sheet's telling us 131, 136, 145. So we'll put in the closeout sheet. 145, 136 on rotate, and 131 on V1. Okay, we'll go to legs page and plan, and we'll get the border 7 plate up and take a look at it. So we're heading east, taking off on the border 7, elevation 17. We could put it in the Julian VOR and the San Diego, all types of VORs. I like the Julian. it's vectored. So we'll do so let me think here. We'll go to engage the MCP, captain side, first officer, VNAV is correct, and heading select 144.095, and the chart tells us that we can go to, there's not a restriction, so we're going to go to 290 in lieu of ATC telling us something different. And if our who are you going to meet at the expo? I know I've met you, rookie. Okay, we can go back to here and let's do our check. Let's do our cockpit checkout. So, aft overhead looks good. Stall warning. Passenger oxygen, crew oxygen, no PSEU. Do a lights test. Pedestal, fire control. CDUs, MIP, glare shield, forward overhead, aft overhead's good. Annunciators, 3 amber, 2 red and amber. Reset the fuel flow, N1's auto, speed ref's auto brake is RTO, light is off. Clock is good on Zulu time. Our PFD shows 144 and 29,000. Heading's good, and it's a horizon that is level. Okay, so we can go down to the throttle quadrant now, and the flaps are up, speed brake is down and in detent, parking brakes are on, cut off. We'll do a thrust configuration warning on the right side, that passed, and on the left side reversers are down, we're all good there. Our trim today is going to be 5.5 units, and we'll do our stab trim cutoff test, which passed nicely. That's good. Okay, getting down to the fire control panel, we'll do our squib test and our cargo panel, and that passed. And we'll lock the door and set the trims and do the quick ground proximity test. And we're going to keep our transponder where it was previously, what was issued to us.
Obstacle.
Yeah, where are we going? Hey, Ben, I have a question for you. So should I keep my transponder code from you gave me when I was leaving out of Vegas? Okay, forward overhead. Yaw damper, standbys are all good. Nav displays are good. Cross feed, we'll turn the pumps on. APU is still running. Okay, that. Everybody in their seats. Window heat test, TAT passed. Voice recorder. Let's go ahead and turn off the electrics. Pressure is good. I'm going to release the chocks, set the parking brake, recharge the accumulator, shut the doors. It's been 18 minutes, not too bad. Cargos are closed, coming closed. So we're research packs, APUs, flight level 290, alternate manual closed open. Okay, we got steady. MCP is good. We're ready to push. First thing we're going to do is look behind us, make sure we don't run anybody. Yeah, it's currently 5363. That's right, Ben. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I keep the old one, I guess, since it's still good. It's good to know. Okay, I have nobody behind us, and I'm gonna request a taxi. Better push back.
Hey, Captain, let me know where you want this thing. news, Captain. Your tow's coming.
And our tow is coming. New squawk 6702. Copy that. I like it. Custom ATC. Cleared to Prescott via the Border 7. Climb via the SID as filed. After departure, frequency 122.8. Maintain. Expect flight level 290. 10 minutes after. We're all set there. It's too bad ATC's not on, like somebody in San Diego, Ben, so you could listen to him. Hey, rookie, ZIA controller here was the controller that flew me out of Vegas this
looks
morning.
like the doors and hatches are closed and we're ready to connect.
So he came into the stream. Okay, we're going to reset those, and we're ready to push. And let's make sure our ACARS is running. It is. Okay. 21 minutes on the turn. 2114 Zulu. Not too bad. Fix. KPRC. Oh, I got to remember. I got to put the altitude for the arriving airport. I keep forgetting to do that.
Welcome aboard, Captain. Tow's connected. Bypass pins inserted. Go ahead and kill the parking brake when you're ready to go.
4958. 4958. $49.58. That's good. Okay, we're ready to push. Yeah, Fly with Rookie. Fly with Rookie is in Rancho Cucamonga. He has a full sim just like mine, Ben. Okay, pushing.
Here comes the pushback. Light them up.
Okay, we've got anti-collision, and packs are off, and auto.
On behalf of the captain and crew, welcome aboard the flight.
Let me announce.
Make sure your seatbelt
Oh, I
is
went through a
fastened.
gate.
Return your seat backs and trays to their full upright
San Diego
position.
Ground American 1 pushing
Also,
back
please turn
gate
off all
29.
electronic devices. Thank you.
That wasn't pretty. Let's go ahead and crank on 2. Okay, so we're going to lift the fuel lever and confirm that we have fuel flow and light off. Yeah, Ben, Fly with Rookie also has a good YouTube. You can go look at his YouTube. You do YouTube, right, Rookie?
Just about done here. Go ahead and set your parking brake.
Set the brakes and crank on number 1.
And we're disconnecting the tow. Give me just a moment.
Okay, starting number 2 and lifting the fuel lever, and we've got light off with fuel flow. Fortunately, Zibo doesn't show it peaking out on temperature like it should, but we'll see if we can get that in the wish list. The temperature comes up, but it doesn't peak and come down.
And we're disconnected. Signaling pin on the right. Take it easy and have a safe flight.
So I learned something from a buddy, Dave Gray, who just retired as a 737 pilot with 14,000 hours. He says when I confirm the engines, I look at the N1 the EGT, the N2, and the fuel flow, and it should go 2466. 2466. So it's 20% on N1, 19.9, under in the 400 degrees for EGT. N2 is around 60%, and fuel flow is about 0.6, so 2466 as a check. Okay, before taxi checklist. Any ice not required because the temperature is 16 degrees. Generators are online. Air conditioner and bleeds are set. Hydraulics are set. Recall is clear. Flaps 1 and confirmed. Flight control check. And we'll do pitch, nuts, and butts. Or let's say knees and nuts. And we'll do roll, hold the tiller, and try the rudder. We'll do terrain and weather. And we're going left. Think about it, Pat. I always go right out of here, but we're going 9. So San Diego ground, American 1 taxiing out runway 9, from spot 4 via Bravo. Hey, Fly with Rookie, you can post your link to your YouTube here. Feel free. I don't care. It'd be great. Let other people see your. You can post your link. I have no problem with that. I keep in this unknown call. I'm just going to keep deleting it. Okay, so we got taxi, APU off, continuous. Board looks blue and clear. Flaps have come up, trim is set, clear right, and clear left. Pretty much going straight out here.
When you see the seatbelt sign illuminate, you must fasten your seatbelt. Insert the metal fitting, one into the other, and tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. You can release your seatbelt by...
Rookie, the last time I checked, you're, what are you flying nowadays? You're flying 2020, aren't you?
There are several emergency exits throughout this plane.
You got a nice sim. Rookie's got a beautiful.
In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, floor level lighting will guide you toward the available exit. Doors can be opened by moving the handle in the direction of the arrow. Each door is equipped with an inflatable slide.
Okay, let me announce. This is San Diego Traffic American 1 lining up runway 9er. Before I line up, I'm going to look at the radar. I don't see anybody coming in, but I'm going to look at VatSpy and just double check. I don't see anybody on ForeFlight. Let's look at VatSpy. Lucas, Sam, it's been a while. Welcome aboard. Yep, all looks good there. Lining up, lights, camera, action. Auto throttle and TARA.
Please assume the bracing position. Lean forward with your hands on top of your head and your
clear left.
Okay, the cabin is
clear right.
Have a good flight.
And let's check that weather again. 180 at 12, gusting to 24. We're going to have a lot of winds from the right, about 90 degrees. We're going to have a lot of left rudder here, and it's going to yank us pretty hard on liftoff. So we'll just try to be prepared for that.
If you need to refill the vest, blow into the mouthpiece. Also use the whistle and light to attract attention.
We're going to stop here for a second. Something I got to do.
Pull the cushion from the seat, slip your arms into the straps, and hug the cushion to your chest. Electronic devices like phones and laptop computers may be used only when the seatbelt sign is off and when permitted by the crew. Mobile phones must remain off throughout the flight. Remember that this is a non-smoking flight. Also, damaging the smoke detectors in the lavatories is prohibited by law. You will find all safety information in a card located in the seat pocket in front of you. It is recommended that you read it before we take off. If you have any questions, please ask myself or another crew member. We hope you enjoy your flight.
Okay. San Diego Traffic American 1, departing runway 9 to the east. Border 7 departure. Christian, hello. I am using Active Sky right now, yes. Jim, hello. Jim just came in, has two sims. He has a full one like mine, and he has a Jetmax. Jim, post your Jetmax for sale. He has a Jetmax for sale, like mine. Maybe not half of ours. Jim has a full one, also like mine. Okay, guys, let me get my head back in the game here. Advancing the throttles. Board looks good. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Sitting here yakking. Jim, we're headed. Jim lives in Chandler, which is just south of where I'm moving to. And he's going to help me install it. 30-minute turn, guys. And we are going Toga. N1 set, heading select, and Toga. Very nice. Lots of left rudder here. Tape's alive. Lots of left rudder.
80 knots.
And we got thrust hold, engine stabilize, trim set. Lots of left rudder.
V1. Rotate.
Okay, watch this. Not too bad. Get in the air. Oh, man.
Positive rate.
Gear up. Man, they just yanked me hard when I took off. I'm just sliding sideways.
400.
Okay, we're going to hand fly this baby. We got 13 knots from right there.
$1,000.
Okay. There we go. Now we're on LNAV VNAV. And we're going to go flaps up. Oh. Pushy, pushy. Should have weather over here. There we go. And speed's increasing nicely. Confirm flaps are up. We'll fly it out of the clouds. Yeah, Jim here. Oh, Jim, you guys want to take a look at that? That's Jim's Jetmax for sale. It's in Chandler, Arizona. I'll attest it's a nice unit. Comes with nice computers, all the screens. He's got it set up for X-Plane 11, but it will fly X-Plane 12. Heck, we can probably get it to fly P3D still, and we could even get it probably a little bit of work on MS 2020. But it's for sale, and it's the real deal, guys. So if you don't have room for a full sim like this, or you don't have a rich wife like Rookie and me have, and Mike and Jim and everybody else that's got a full sim that their wives let us buy these things or rob banks to get them. Coming through 7,000, and it's nice and getting blue up here. So I'm going to go ahead and put the autopilot on. Maybe not. I'll hand fly for a little longer. Hey, Mike. Oh, Mick, 1958. Welcome back. Punched through at about 10,000, and the winds have not got so crazy. Here, we'll put the autopilot on. And after takeoff checklist. Flaps up, no lights confirmed. Gear up and off, locked. Auto brake is off. The bleeds, we have the bleeds set. APU bleed is off. Packs are good. Pressurization is positive. Rate of climb at 4,000 feet of 2,000 feet of pressurization at 4 pounds. That looks really good.
Thank you for flying with us today. We're proud to be
See, anti-ice not required. APU as required. It's off. And we'll turn the lights off at 18,000.
If you are not an Advantage member, you can sign up at aa.com/join.
Got yours for Christmas as well. Very nice. Jim, I would say just use your kids' inheritance money or their college fund. That's another way you can do this. Get the sim.
MasterCard is another great way to earn miles for everyday purchases and enjoy benefits.
Okay, so if I look at this, we've got 38 miles to top of climb and 302 miles to Prescott. So that's gonna give us a few minutes in the cockpit. Do a few things.
Shortly, we will begin our in-flight service. We offer a selection of complimentary beverages. Wi-Fi service is available on this flight. Connect to the AAL flight system.
And we have a
You can access AA.com free of charge. So keep flight connections and other travel information.
high caffeine alarm, and so we got to go take care of that high caffeine alarm. We'll be right back.
While you're seated, please keep your seatbelt fastened invisible to the crew when the seatbelt sign is on, as turbulence can happen unexpectedly.
Hey Jim, whoa, oh, you know what that jerk was just there? That was going from active sky to X-plane weather at 16,000. That's what that was. That was the hybrid mode. So Jim, you're first officer. If something happens, text me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a passenger Escobar. Passenger Escobar. This is in regards to a special meal. Would you please identify yourself to a flight attendant?
Okay, caffeine alarm
Escobar, please.
resolved. So Jim, you'll appreciate this. This room is full of rolls of green bubble wrap. It went out the window. Contact me. That's okay. You wouldn't be the first controller that did that shit to me. That's okay. We all make that mistake. Actually, I can see on my phone if controllers come on. Yeah, Jim, this room is full of bubble wrap and boxes. It's gonna get crazy tomorrow. Start taking this baby apart. Me and Jim, Jim's got a full sim. I helped him install it. Got it in Hollywood, moved it to Arizona last year, and we took his apart in Hollywood. Yeah, it was selling it. We took it apart in one day and had it down the road the next day. It was like asses and elbows. Mike keeps digging me. Jim, looks like Mike's working on his sim. He's got a full sim too, and he's got pictures. Yeah. Yeah, this is nice. I'm looking at some pictures of my buddy Mike, sim, another buddy Rob, and Boca Raton is working on his sim. We got full sims all over the place. Okay, where am I? I don't think Mike is here, rookie. I'm texting him. He's getting his sim working. He's getting flight illusion gauges put in, standby gauges, real ones. They're really sweet. No, you went out the window. What I did is I dipped underneath the screen so I could put the fans in the window. Hey Jim, the rain's coming your way. It's coming down pretty good here. Rookie, is it raining up there pretty good? Let's see if we got any ATC. No, it looks like Albuquerque went offline too. That's too bad. That's okay. Okay, we're headed up towards Thermal. And once we get to Thermal, we're going to hang a right. Thermal's right outside Palm Springs. Oh, I need to put this in here. Bear with me. TRM. And what's PKE? I'm not sure what. I'll look that up. Pike.
1,000 to go.
Let's see what it is. Oh, Parker, I should know that. That's right on the border. Yeah, we're going to Thermal and then Parker, which is right on the border, Colorado, and Lansing. Oh, excuse me, got sniffles. Glad I mic'd muted that mic. You would have just had your ears blown out. Lansing. Insert. Yep, Parker. It's right on the border there. That's about the time you'd be kicking me loose to Albuquerque, I think, Ben. Excuse me. Okay, let's look at our progress page. And we've got, we're at cruise. And let's start complimentary beverage service.
Can we go ahead and start service?
Level off. We're going to up the speed a little bit. It's a little slow.
Our initial cruise altitude, expecting fairly smooth ride today. We have the seatbelt sign
there we go.
Turned off, and while you're seated,
way too slow.
Keep your seatbelt fastened about.
And with this tailwind, let's put the weather on this page and the terrain over here.
Thanks for flying with us on American.
I don't think Mike is here, rookie. He's He's getting new gauges put in. He's getting flight illusion standby gauges like the ones I have, the VOR, the combination altimeter speed, and the what do you call it? The globe, the artificial horizon put in. Oh, Mike is here. I'm sorry, Mike. Hello. Yeah, the guy that's installing Rob. He's a buddy of mine. He flies for our VA. He's one of my hub managers. He's in the marine business, the marine electronic business. So he knows what he's doing. What's the name of his company, Mike? What's the name of his company? He's in out of Miami. Yeah, you know, you can go to Flight Illusions and look them up. They're really had some problems with at first, Mike. I mean, a rookie with them and resolved it all. Had to send one of them back, but they seem all. Everything works except the ADFs, and that's an issue with the X-plane. They're working. I like them. Doing our hard-rated thermal now, and we're up to 555 on the ground. We got 120 on the tail. So what we're going to do here is go over to the descent page, forecast. And we're going to put in the descent winds mainly because it's going to, we'll never be able to get down without adjusting for descent winds. So we'll load that in. That rig comes right over from SimBrief. And then we'll go to execute that and go to flaps 30. So Mike, I learned a trick here. If you look at on the approach page at your, my buddy, Dave taught me, look at the gross weight. It says 128.8, and I go back to the progress page, and it's got my quantity of 8.2 right now, 1,000 minus what I'm supposed to have when I get there. The difference is 1.6, and I'll subtract that on the descent page from. Oops, I didn't want that. From that, so 128.7. From 1.6 leaves us 127.1, and we'll look at our sheet, and that's really close. So we'll just dial that in. 127.1. We'll put that in. For descent information. Help with the descent. Oh yeah, Wolf Marine Electronics, I think. Yeah, I love my flight. I'm having a problem with keeping Air Manager running. It keeps wanting to shut down on my Microsoft Surface Pro, and I haven't figured that one out. Ever since the new version 4.22 Air Manager came out, I had a problem keeping Air Manager running. It just wants to quit on its own. Different problem. So let me get back in the game here. 122 top of descent. All else fails, look at the checklist. Cruise, fuel pumps, check. Thrust mode, check. We're all good there. We'll go to our electronic flight bag and performance landing. We're coming in on 2-1 lefter today, and the winds in KPRC are 160. Let's see, at 2053 Zulu. Winds are 160 at 15, gusting to 22. Visibility is 10. Oh, it's clear. Okay, and windy at 14 degrees C. It's not real cold. Dew point is -2. It's just a little windy. Altimeter is 2998. Okay, And we can put that in. That's good. And let's look at our landing information. So we're going to do a brakes 3 with VREF 30+5 of 144, and do 145 plus landing at 140, brakes 3, flaps 30. We're all set up there. Yes, Mike, tonight's flight later on tonight into Phoenix is my last flight before I start tearing it down tomorrow. I got rolls of bubble wrap here, and it's going to get ugly. I will be making YouTube postings. I'll be recording my descent, my teardown, and then I'll be posting it at night, so we'll have YouTube so you can watch the carnage. There will be blood. Okay, 99 top of descent. Let's go to the legs page. 282 at 14,370. And then we'll put 9,000. And there's a hold there that I'm not going to use. Humpty. That's all good. We'll move this up to here and go to there. Whoops, invalid entry. There's a inbound procedure hold, which we won't be using. We'll just be doing a procedure turn. And we'll probably self-vector downwind and then turn it in Crady. So we're going to overfly the airport. Drake VOR is just next to it at 114.1. 114.1 is the VOR. We'll put that in there, and we've just picked it up, and the inbound course is 208. And ILS DME frequency is 108.5. We'll put it as a spare on the right side and primary on the left side. And the heading's 208 on this side, 208. We exit left. I'm not sure, but I think crew service is going to bring me lunch in the plane. $78 miles top of descent. Rookie, I thought you were working. I didn't know you worked. So Mick, I use SimBrief, and you go to SimBrief downloader, and you can pick all these different planes. Okay, in SimBrief downloader, I use the Leonardo MD-80 ACARS format because it prints out the OFP in a 40 character. And then I go in there and I strip it out and with the stuff I need, and I use the cut feature and I send it to my printer. Works perfect. In the near future, my buddy in New Zealand, Duncan, if you look at that format down at the bottom, it gives you every single command that you can send to the printer, and we'll make a plugin to send the information to the printer that I need to put in the FMC, which is basically OFP stripped down. Then at the bottom I have my virtual performance tool that I drop in there from virtual performance tool to send performance information for takeoff. And I do my descent information descent performance on electronic flight bag. So I use the SimBrief downloader Leonardo MD80 ACARS format, and then I cut and paste the information I need, and I just send it to my printer. My printer's a generic printer. 10 years of till eligibility to retire. Excellent. It's always good to have a plan. Mike, how's Rob coming? Very nice. I started building this sim about 5 years. I've been retired 7 years, 8 years. I started about, what, Mike, 7 years before I got retired. Me and Mike built ours about the same time. He built the full sim before I did, but I think I started with the MIP before he did. Jim, you're being an ass. That's not what determines your Social Security. Jim's retired also. Rookie was saying he's got 10 years till he retires, and Jim's telling him in the stream to work hard, make lots of money so he can pay for his Social Security. Don't make me kick you there, Jim. .44 miles top of descent. Wait to be like you guys. Well, you know, I've always said, always do what you want to do in retirement before you retire. But rookie, you're already doing it, so that's good. You know, make sure you do what you want in retirement before you retire. Okay, here comes crew services. Lunch. Good. Come here, my little doggies here. You want your little treat? Please. You want your little treat? My little doggies down here. Come on up here. Come here. That's empty. Come here. You have to come up here if you want this. Come here. She's afraid to get in a plane. And the plane's a scary place for little doggies. You can't see her, my little doggies down here. She wants her lunch. Come here. It's yummy. Okay, take that away. That's all. Thanks. So, crew services brought me a ham and Harvadi cheese sandwich with Dijon mustard for lunch. Ben came right back on as soon as I went off his airspace. LA Center, American 1 with you, flight level 290. Yeah, you got to go to SimBrief downloader and you got to use that format. You just can't hit the print button. It takes more than that. Just print press, yeah. Ah, okay. Ben, I see you bounced out. I saw you were in for a second. I was going to harass you. Let me get another bite out of my sandwich before I start my descent. 7 miles. Shoving this down my mouth as fast as I can. Okay, here we go. Starting our descent. Reset the MCP. Let's set it for 10,000 to start with. And we're going to get everybody in the seats first.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, we already
we had those on.
sign is on. If you happen to be up and about, please return.
Continuous, arm the speed brake.
On behalf of the flight crew, we appreciate you being with us today. Wish you a very safe and pleasant journey.
We're doing 560 knots over the ground, so this is going to be real fast.
Your luggage is stowed below the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. Keep all electronic devices turned off until we arrive safely at the gate. Thank you.
Yeah, it's pouring in California. Let's get a plate for PRC. Need an approach plate for 21 left, ILS. There it is. Okay, our descent rate looks good. 2,500 feet per minute.
The seatbelt sign is on. Please be seated and fasten your seatbelt.
Good. We destroyed that sandwich. Got some little slices of orange. Cuties. We're having a tough time descending. I might have to manually descend here. Go to VS. Set it for 9,000. Dial it in. There we go. A little bit of speed brake. This tailwind, 70 knot tailwind, is making it tough to descend. So we're going to put in Crady at 9,000 and VS it. Yeah, it is a small world, isn't it? Everybody's got a sim. Everybody knows everybody. Prescott National Forest down here. Some pretty good mountains down here. Prescott, where I'm moving to, is 5,000 foot. From sea level to 5,000 foot. Jim here is going to help me install my sim, aren't you, Jim? I stayed at his house for a week while we installed it. Rookie, I'm planning on 3 weeks to disassemble this baby. And a long time to put it back together. So I'm on the south side. What's the town down here, Jim? I can see the Skull Valley bypass over here. Lights. We don't need those. And we're looking at 2998 on the altimeter. 2998, 2998. Let's confirm that on ForeFlight. 2997 now. 2997, 2997. Winds are 140 at 17, gusted at 24, 10 mile visibility, clear. 2997. Yeah, last time we did this, Jim's back was totally messed up, so I ended up doing all the heavy lifting, right, Jim? You gave moral support. Like I'm gonna vector downwind. No, I'll let it go in by itself. So the airport's right down here. This is Flagstaff. That's the mountains outside of Flagstaff. So I'm on the north side. I'm gonna vector. We'll take it down to 10,000, then we'll turn in. Need to slow it down a little more. Yeah, I'm already on the other side, Jim. So this should be. Let's see, that would be Jerome over here on my right, and nothing over here on my left. Williamson. So that's Flagstaff right up that way.
1,000 to go.
Phoenix is back this way. Let's see, that would be, what is it? Nat Kingman over that way. And Prescott right behind me. So we're going to hold the 10,000 and spin around. Here goes. So, turning inbound. Down to 9,000. Slowing it down. Vector in here. funny lines I don't like. Pushing too many buttons.
Thousand to go.
10,000 feet.
I got the code IPRC, 18 miles out. Never mind that nav display, I totally screwed that up. We're just... see if we can grab it. The VOR. We grab the VOR at shanking us in. Jerome should be right here on this side of these mountains, and then this is the Prescott Valley we're turning back into. So you got Flagstaff, these mountains where Jerome is, and it goes down into Prescott Valley, and then you got the hills for the National Forest. And we're yanking it back in here at 2997. Yeah. Chino Cottonwood, yep. Got you, Jim. Jim's parents, his wife's parents live in Prescott Valley over here, which is right now. There's the airport right there. Okay. Airport in sight. Gonna go flaps 1. Heading is 208 on the 208. 208, 208. Prescott, traffic American 1, 13-mile final runway, 21 left. We got the glide slope. Missed approach is 9,000 right, DRK. 9,000 set in there. Okay, we're fully established. We're going flaps 2. Kind of hard to slow it down at this altitude. I think we'll go ahead and get the gear down. And we'll take it to flaps 15. Leave the auto throttle on. Okay, my bird. We'll leave the auto throttle rolling for a little bit.
2,500.
Got 17 knots over on the left wing, excuse me. That upper screen, that upper right screen is a little grainy there. I don't understand why, but not much you can do about it right now. Let's slow it down to flaps 15 speed. And take that speed brake off. Excuse me, get the nose up a little. Got a half a bubble. 5 mile. Going flaps 25. And my throttle, flaps 30. Kind of looks like Prescott. It's kind of the valley here and then the hills and the mountains. We're a mile high. Okay, get the nose down. Bring it over a little bit. A little pushy here with that 22 knot wind.
1,000.
Got a 22 knot wind on my left wing. We'll do a little replay on this one, maybe. Do a better job than last time. Final approach checklist, 3 down and green, flaps 30, attendant notify, runway clear, clear to land, speed brake is armed. Final approach checklist complete. Yeah, it's kind of pushy. 2 pappies.
500.
Yeah.
500.
Power's good.
400.
2 pappies.
300. 200. 100. 50. 40. 30.
Back on the throttle.
20. 10.
Much better. Ooh. Man, that was a big yank. 22 knots on the wing just spun my plane, pivoted it. We might have got a little dirt on that one.
80 knots.
We're definitely going to replay that one. Speed brake's being retracted, and we're exiting right.
At that point, we will have parked at the gate and it will be
Prescott traffic, American 1 has vacated 22 left at Echo to the terminal. And we got a little guy out here, so let's get the APU running.
Moved around during the flight. If you need assistance when deboarding, please remain seated until everyone else has exited. We would be happy to help you. On behalf of the
That up.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining us on this flight. We look forward to seeing you in the future. Have a great day.
No jetways at this airport, I guarantee you that. I think they only got 2 bays here. They have a regional, Delta United, I think. Regional, is it Delta? It flies in little twice a day. One goes to LA, one goes to Denver, and that's it. This is where, what's the flight school here? Embry-Riddle. Big Embry-Riddle University, just within walking distance. A huge one. Campus and everything is here. Okay, APU is online and confirmed. Switch those bleeds, kill those engines. We're going to go ahead and stand by, anti-collision off, pumps off. We'll ask for a ground truck. Ground services. Set the chocks, remove the brakes. APU on. Those are all set. Shut these off. And let's replay that baby. Hirohito, hello. Hirohito flies for the VA. Let's look at the landing rate. I think it's a little better than last time. 246 feet per minute. We didn't lose any fillings on that one. Let's play this back. It's doing real good here, Hirohito. So you may not be able to hear me when I do this, but I'm going to play back the landing. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to front screen. Okay, I was way too late on the rudder there at the end, wasn't I? Way too late. Way late on the rudder. Yeah, usually when you're usually when I do the replay, you can't hear me, but that's okay. I think you got the message. Yeah, I didn't slap the rudder over on touchdown. I thought about it and I didn't do it. Otherwise, it would have been okay. Let's see. I think that's it for me today. I just want to thank everybody that came in. We started out with Henry, and then Blake came in, and Speedy Doe came in. Hello. And we had a friend from Korea came in, Mr. Korea. HD Sim was here. It's good to see you. Palmera Productions came in from Colombia. We have people from Greece, Colombia, from Korea, most likely South Korea, United States. We even have people from Arizona. Mine Riser, Britain came in. Jackson Britain was here. Zulu Time stopped in. Who else came in? Philippe was here. Mike was here. Jim was here. Rookie was here. Guest appearance by Ben. He's the controller in Los Angeles. That was really nice of him to come in. John was here. Paul J stopped in. Wolfman was here for a long time. Oh, I didn't know Midnight was here. Mav, how you doing? Hello, Maverick. Lo was here. Maverick flies with Rookie, and he's got a stream, a YouTube stream, Midnight Maverick 737. He's been in my sim. He's flown in my sim. He's checked out on the captain's first officer side. Nathan was here. That's pre-flight. Lives in San Diego. Hello. Learn to fly. Hello. Sky Spy from Greece was here. Gizmo. Man, all these people came in. Excellent. Tom was here. Tom Newton was here. Romain Borrell. Hope I said that right. Of course, I already said hello to Rookie. I think that's everybody. Lord Bean was here. I think I got everybody. Lucas came in. Lucas Sam. Jim, good to see you. I'll see more of you. Mick, 1958 came in. Mikey, Swansim was here. I'm going to talk to him in a little bit. Man, there's just a lot of people. So, look at all these people that came in. Mike, I'll be on Discord, my normal Discord. You can stop in there. Chris. Yeah, it is a blessing. It takes a lot of work, but it's like any hobby. If you don't use it, it's not worth it. I do use it, so I don't even think about it. No, Mike, no streaming on YouTube, just on Discord. Well, I hate to say this, but this is my last stream. I'm going to be doing YouTube tonight. It's shut down for forever in this location. Next time we're streaming, we will be in Prescott, Arizona. I will be broadcasting, like I said, not live, but I'll be loading it up at night for that day's recording of me disassembling this whole thing. So that'll be a lot of fun. And when this room is empty, I'll be putting a helicopter sim in here temporarily, so I don't lose my mind. My wife bought me the Beyond VR headset for the sim I want to fly, and I got a nice helicopter sim I've purchased. I'll be putting in here. I've got plenty of computers to do that with, but all this hardware is going to be taken apart. So for all you guys that have enjoyed my sim and especially kept me company and kept me straight and sane, I do appreciate it. And I really look forward to flying this plane again in Arizona. if I had a guess, I'd say earliest it'd be 4 months. It might take longer. Got to find a place that'll meet my my wife's needs and my needs, and first got to keep her happy, and then me happy, and then we'll go from there. So, Jim, bye-bye. Mike, I'll talk to you later. Thanks again, guys. We're signing off from San Diego, actually from our new home in Prescott. I wonder where the hangar is around here. Let's go take a look outside. Where's the hangar around here? I can put my plane in. There's a little hangar over there. I don't see a big hangar I can put this plane in. Over there is where the flight school is for Embry-Riddle. Yeah, this all looks... that building right there behind me, that's where they make Rugers, I think. The gun, the pistol, that's where they make the Rugers. Is that where they make the Rugers? I'm pretty sure it is. It's Prescott. Prescott, yep. Okay, shutting it down. And then shut the stream down. Stop streaming. Bye.